Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, April 27th, 2017, and this is your fun fact of the day. Thirsty Thursdays, we're getting closer to something that's actually edible. Today we are going to look at the red liquid that comes in a package of red meat. Contrary to popular belief, this is not actually blood. Nearly all of the blood is actually removed in the processing part that gets the meat from the animal to that package. That liquid is actually a mixture of water and a protein called myoglobin. That's Myoglobin. That level, how much myoglobin is actually in meat, is actually what determines whether it's red meat, dark meat, or even white meat. The muscles in red meat are used for standing, walking, exercising, the ones that get worked the most. Those are made up of slow twitch muscle fibers, which is why they're used for that sort of motion. Red meat's higher levels of myoglobin is ultimately what makes it red, or gives it that darker color. White meat, on the other hand, is made up of lesser myoglobin, is fast twitch muscle fibers, and is usually only used for short bursts of energy, which is why you never really see a pig run, is because they don't have the muscle structure that will allow it for a long run. They'll give like a 3-second sprint and then fall over panting, or something like that. Some animals, like chickens, have both light and dark meat. The dark meat is the muscles that you use more, like their legs. If you ever wondered why some birds have a lot of both, it's because they do a lot of both. Frequent muscle usage means more myoglobin. This is why things like fish are ultimately just like nearly clear type white meat, because it doesn't take much effort to float about in the water. They don't need hardly any myoglobin. So pigs use some, cows use a lot. A lot more weight to haul around and a lot more muscle activity happening when it does. There are some fish, however, like tuna or shark, that does have higher levels of myoglobin, therefore some darker meat. So it's not a strict correlation, but a pretty followable trend. In other news, there's National Prime Rib Day. Speaking of that red meat, enjoy that myoglobin that's being cooked out of the meat. It's not blood, just a protein with some water. It is also National Take Our Sons and Daughters to Work Day. I work with fertilizer and herbicides treating lawns, so I'm probably not taking my 1-year-old daughter out there with me to work with that. Hope you've enjoyed this fun fact of the day. See you tomorrow.